Hello and welcome back to the final episode of the Fault Milestone Two Side Above series. Really looking forward to the end of this. As I returned from picking an assortment of wild plants in the vicinity of the house, I see that Mill's gone into cooking mode. Oh my, you're already up and about. Yes, the Segurla seems to have been quite effective, so I'll be fine for some time. That's good to know. Just don't force yourself, alright? I won't. I'll be relying on you for all the tiring work. Mill flashes me a gentle smile. She really is just 12 years old. How determined, strong-willed, I really should learn a thing or two from her. Alright, so I'm thinking of making some curry from some seasonal ingredients and the catch of the day. Okay. Curry is a kind of like a soup. Most people have it on top of some beans called pezza. It's highly nutritious and one of the signature dishes of Viscant. Saul absolutely loves it. If you make different variations of the dish using ingredients for each season, you could practically have this all year round. Wow, I'm so excited. I want to help you out as much as I can, so just say the word. First, we need some fish stock as a base for the soup. I'm aiming for a fairly thick soup, so we need a pretty rich stock. I see. So by stock she means something like a broth, I guess. Okay, Rune. First off, please chop up these vegetables. Huh? Ah, are you not familiar with the different cuts for cooking? I think if you show me how to do it, I can manage somehow. Okay, although I don't think it's something you can just learn on the spot. Mill cuts up the white, bulbous-looking vegetable faster than the naked eye can track. So fast. Ah, that's right, I could just use this. 500 frames per second. Now I can see it. That's how you do it. Can I try it? Sure, why not? Like this, right? Copying Will's own movement, I slice up the vegetable like she did. It's a pretty rough chop compared to yours, Mill. Rune, you really never cooked before. You must be joking, right? Are you teasing me? I'm just really good at machine-like movements and stuff. Oh right, you have some inhuman visual tracking ability, don't you? Again, I'm reminded of how amazing you are. Exactly the same line as before. But this time, she probably doesn't see me as some kind of monster, so I'm a bit happy. Thank goodness, it looks like I can pass on a lot of work to you. Ah! Oh, don't chop that, just slice it. Please dice these. Ah! Oh no, if you mince it up this finely, then the cooking times are going to be all over the place. Ah! Phew. Well, it all worked out somehow. I guess even if I can copy the basic actions, it still turns out terribly since I don't really understand the entire process of cooking the dish. Good work, that was a fantastic job for your first time cooking. Thanks. By the way, Mill, are we just going to leave the bones in the pot there? Yes, we leave it simmering for about 3 hours. 3 whole hours? I'd like to try some other stuff, but any longer and it turns bitter, any less and you won't really extract the flavour. And what are these purple looking bead things? Bead things. Those are called pezza beans. If you blanch them in salt water, they lose their flavour. Boil them and the doughness is inconsistent. Eh? Just where did she pick up all this knowledge, I wonder? Do you love cooking, Mill? Well, let me think. If I had to classify it as something I liked or hated, then I guess it would fall under like. Honestly though, I've never really given it any thought. Cooking's pretty interesting, isn't it? Is it? There are so many steps. You put in a lot of time to make the food delicious. And the effort you pour into it is embodied in the form of the food's flavour. I think it's just wonderful. You're just making such a big deal out of this. No, not at all. I'm inspired to learn all kinds of cooking now. Hahaha, I can teach you a few things if you'd like. It's just such a shame that I can't taste anything. Oh, yeah. What if they update me with a function to taste food? Once I can get in touch with Albus and the others, I ought to ask about this. So all that's left is to leave this simmering. Yes, we won't have to do anything except add some finishing touches at the end. Well then, I guess it's about time we checked up on Saul. Excellent, Saul. Huh? No, I can't. I need a break. Fine, you produced enough results worthy of a break. Ah, it's turned yellow. You did it. It has only been a few short hours since we began as well. You've actually got quite the knack of this, Saul. So thirsty. Tea, everyone. I've made a fruit compost dip with the fruits that Rune picked. Please try the dip with these chips. My, how considerate. It looks so pretty, doesn't it? Mill's so good at cooking, like, super awesome. And the food is just awesome too. Is your vocabulary limited to that one word? I was just so awestruck as I watched her zooming around the kitchen as she cooked. Shall we have a break then? Really? Is it alright for me to step back? It's not going to revert back, is it? As long as the surrounding sediment doesn't suddenly run out, it'll be fine. Okay. I'll pull out the sediment later on. We're going to get serious after this, so build up your stamina. Alright. Good work out here, Saul. What about you, Mill? Are you feeling well? Yes, I've taken a fair amount of medicine today. If I fail and we can't grow our own Segoila, Don't look so glum, Saul. That's right, Saul. There's no point in losing confidence at this stage. It'll be alright. I believe you can do it, Saul. After that, Saul succeeded at maintaining the agrocraft without help from sediment stones. It was quite unstable at first, but as day turned to night his temperature control stabilized. Regan says he's a little brat who only gets better and better the more polish you put into him. But Saul himself doesn't look that happy with what he's accomplished. Ever since we met him, he hasn't been the type to easily show his emotions. That's the case even now. I just can't get him to see the grasp of what he's thinking, and that worries me. Wow, this is such high energy content. Ah, that's oil extracted from libro seeds. It has a very rich aroma and it tastes great. It really sucks that I can't taste anything. Still, it feels like you could definitely get your energy back after drinking this. Not only is it nutritious, but it can also supply a lot of energy. Oh, I see. Fundamentally, oil does have a high calorific content. Rune, could you pass me the relish from earlier? Ah, the fish paste, right? Got it. I passed the relish in the small jar to Mill. Just putting a little bit of this in really brings out the aroma. Are we finished now? We finished all the preparations. All we have to do is let this simmer until dinner time. Wow, I'm so excited for dinner. Thanks for the help, Rune. Oh, quite a wonderful aroma here. Ah, Regan. How's Saul? He's concentrating on the agricraft. I don't have to be there to supervise. It's been over 6 hours since the temperature's stabilized, so I'll have him plant seeds and water the field. If all goes well, then we should see some buds sprouting by tomorrow. Really? Ironically, had it not been for that Ophir-like P2P, he probably would not have been able to learn all this agricraft this quickly. Do be thankful for your brother, Mill. He's out there shaving off his own life to keep yours afloat. Saul. Tears began to well up in the corners of Mill's eyes. I will. Mill replies softly as she begins to stir the pot. From then on, Mill didn't once look back at us until dinner time. By the way, have you finished writing, Mill? Yes, basically. Any responses so far? I'm not sure, I haven't really checked back on it. Why are you so nervous? No, well, it's my very first time, so I'm still unsure. You said it was a faceless exchange of writing messages to a book. It ought to be the easiest way to convey your thoughts, since you can take your time as you write. Still, it has pros and cons. Just open up the book. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. Huh, so how does it feel? It's such a short comment, but I feel so happy, especially because I've done nothing but lurk around and read. People they can be a part of something just by doing this, huh? They can connect like this. There are fools who think too much and do nothing, and fools who don't think at all but act. Both have their good and bad points, but only the latter will produce results. Yes, it was a small step, but still a great leap for you, Mill. Yeah. Regan? What? Today was, well, it's been a wild ride since yesterday, but it was fun. Rune is such a nice person too, and I enjoy being around her. My condition worsened and I ended up collapsing. But even then, it's been so long since I've had this much fun. You really are quite a strong one. Huh? You find this fun? Very well. The path you've chosen may be the right one, but also the more painful one. Just how long will you continue to think of this as fun? Understood. Go to bed. It will be a problem if we have you collapsing again. Okay, I got it. Regan, why? Why do you treat Mill like that? Haven't you already forgiven? Look at her, Zevitz. Huh? Mill. She's smiling. No matter what I say to her, she is enjoying herself. She was able to get results from something that she herself did. Regardless of what those results were, she has always hoped to be able to affect change through her own efforts. Once she has made up her mind, her heart does not waver. She is a strong person, wouldn't you agree? Absolutely. They're still not sprouting. Huh. Is that Regan's voice? You told me they would be shooting up within a day. If they haven't sprouted by tomorrow, then you had better prepare yourself. Regan speaking with Rubica. Oh, you may be laughing now, but I'm dead serious. Fine. More importantly, you promised tomorrow morning. How is Rainvasta's condition? I see. Don't get any strange ideas. Betray me and I will hunt you down relentlessly until I kill you. Huh. Regan, was that Rubica? Zevitz, you're awake? I heard your voice, so... It has been over 10 hours since we planted those seeds and they still haven't sprouted. So I gave him a piece of my mind. Well, there's nothing we can do but wait with these things. Even though he says they'll grow quickly, I'm sure it's an on case-by-case basis. How utterly frustrating. Are you not good with waiting? Until they sprout, we cannot leave this place. Ah, right. How was Ratona's condition? She's fine, leave her to me, is all he said. It's kind of hard to just take his word for it. What? It's up to me whether or not I trust you. Yep. Is that so? Well, there is a way for me to find out in an instant. No way. Mind diving is off limits. The mere fact that you're not allowing it is as good as a confession. Wrong. I'm saying we do this the old-fashioned way. People have been able to trust each other since long before you and your cheats. That's just an excuse. You can't tell whether or not I'm telling a lie. I'm telling you, I'll uphold my end of the bargain. Isn't that what trust is really about? Groose is hiding something. Maybe we shouldn't trust him after all. Who knows? He doesn't seem to have anything against us, but it's too soon to say for certain. If he doesn't show up with Rainvasta tomorrow at Neo Sassari's entrance, we may have to change our plans. Mill, tea, get some ready. Got it. Here you go. Well done. What are you doing with the bibliotransmission? It is quite the fascinating piece of technology, so I'm observing. Are there any interesting writings going on? I can't read, so I don't know. Oh, you can't? Not this country's language. I'm communicating with you using a kind of manacraft called aeroratum. We wouldn't even be able to understand each other without it. Wow, that's amazing. I wish I could learn to use manacraft too. Don't even think about it. With your current condition, you're only going to lose what's left of your short life. I figured as much. Huh. What's with that face? No, I was just thinking how you knew all sorts of things. Well, when you've lived this long, you learn a little too much. If you are despised, then despise them back. When kicked down, crawl back up. When persecuted, then retaliate. Having been exposed to this cycle of abuse and oppression, to so much despair, I've come to understand a great many things, and my sense of fatigue, my sense of delight, as long as I've long forgotten such things. Regan, again with that backstory of yours. That's right, just thought I'd put a little spice in your boring life. Hahaha, you're making such a big deal out of this. Well, I kind of like the attitude though, it's like you're some big shot. Well, she is. At first I thought you were putting on an act, but it doesn't really look like it. Well, that's because I am a big shot. Regan, looking at this country, at our situation, what do you think? A developing country. That sums it up well. Just about any country out there goes through this phase. And all countries that have one-sided exploitation of the masses like this will, without fail, collapse in some form or another. Without fail? Without fail. No exceptions. The collapse of a country. It's scary, isn't it? Countries rife with such injustice that continue to exist are far scarier. Besides, the collapse itself is just a trifling matter. The true difficulty lies in how that country tries to rebuild itself up again. Say, what if, just if you could stay here, would you be able to reform this country? Without a doubt. Without any hesitation, huh? People who can't answer like that are unfit to affect change on anything on the scale of a country. The other day, you asked whether our parents were, right? Huh? Just where did they go? We just don't know. What? One day they just disappeared. Without saying a word. You were abandoned? Even that, we're not sure about. I see. Those two, they had no other thoughts than those involving money. They'd come back home carrying loads of herbs I've never seen or strange smelling branches. Then they'd sell them to these hoodlums that seemingly just came out of nowhere. I don't know where the money from that went either. They were only ever home when they were selling. What they gave me could just barely count as food. If Saul weren't here with me, I think I would have lost it a long time ago. Now that I think about it, just why were they so desperate to earn all that money? Looks like Saul's been quite helpful. Saul didn't used to be the brooding type, like he is now. Ever since our parents disappeared, he's changed. I don't quite know what caused it, but Saul used to really look up to our parents. It must have come to quite a shock to him. We actually used to live downtown a little while back, but one night I overheard our parents talking. They were discussing how the neighbours sold off kids to some facility and got paid a huge sum of money. Saul and I spent every single day wondering if we'd end up sold off like those kids did. Then, all of a sudden, our parents just up and disappeared. Oh. Well, at least we weren't sold off. I'm at least thankful for that. Huh. You seem to have had terrible parents. So hot. Saul, go take a break. Really? I can just step away like that? You're practically out of breath right now. Rest. Just stepping away for a short while isn't going to cause it to go back to the way it was before. The balance is pretty delicate, isn't it? It feels like there's some huge disturbance every hour or so. That's only at the start. After about a week or so it should be much more stable. But don't forget to continue maintaining it on a daily basis, even after we've left. Oh, right, you won't be with us the whole way. We'll be here until the buds are up. In any case, you need to continue the fight even without us. Here's some tea, everyone. Oh, hey, look at the article in this book. Mill, isn't this a new entry in the article? This one looks pretty long, too. Huh? Please read it aloud for us. Read? Who? Me? Zevitz, can you even read this country's language? Yes, functions for reading and writing Viscantin were installed. Well then, if you please. Okay. I too lost a son. My wife died giving birth to him. He, Kiro, was everything to me. When he turned 6, he came down with a sickness called Sengel. It's a high fever that lasts indefinitely. Just like you, I bought him medicine from the guild. The medicine for his sickness was expensive. I even ended up participating in the P2P not long ago. The money I received from it all went to paying for more medicine. But one day, they told me that they had some issues with importation from Ceres. None of it really made sense to me. No matter how many times I asked for a clarification, they only ever gave me some vague excuse. I even tried to get the medicine myself directly, but I just didn't know what routes to take. The price of the medicine kept going higher and higher. Eventually, I just couldn't buy it anymore. It was when he was 9. After 3 years of suffering, Kero drew his last breath. His fever was so bad that he couldn't even speak, like he was just being baked in his own heat. He ended up dying with empty eyes. I cursed everything. The guild, this country, this self of mine for having been born into a family with no real money to speak of. Everything. To be honest, I was really unsure whether I should reply to your post or not. I'm not sure that the people from the guild scour these biblio transmission lines. But I came to a realization. A little girl like you, just 12 years of age, is standing up to them, but what have I done? I've lost everything. I have nothing to fear now. I want to give you my support, but I'm so pathetic I don't even know how to. So I want to let others know. Let them know about your story. And look for others who also harbour resentment against the guild and bring them together. Thank you for giving me the courage to do this. Thank you for opening my eyes. May the blessing of mana be with you and your brother. The chain has begun. Yes. Keep on writing. The fight has just begun. Yes. Well then. Time to help out with dinner again. What's wrong, Mill? You seem to have something on your mind. Are you done writing the post? Ah, yes, I wrote that when we finished preparing the field with agricraft, that we've already planted the seeds and we have just to wait for them to sprout. I also replied to the person who wrote back. I said, thanks. Is that so? It doesn't feel very real. I never imagined that an adult could have been that honest in empathizing with me. And that's exactly how people connect with each other. When it comes to something that's very fundamental and real to us, I guess things like age doesn't really matter at all. Yes. Oh, right, there's something that's been on my mind. Since everything is posted in anonymity, are there people who just post hurtful or derogatory remarks too? Considering how it's basically a lawless free-for-all, it doesn't seem out of the question. Not really, no. At least I haven't seen any. That's surprising. I imagine people would be a lot more tactless there. Maybe it's because people who just ignore you if you wrote some pointless garbage. Is that how it works? I mean, if you wrote something negative to hurt someone, no one really gains anything. I suppose no one really wants to do that in there. Huh, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, what's that you have there? Is it some kind of fruit? It's so pretty and red. Hehehe, you mean this? It's a mato, a kind of vegetable. I picked quite a lot around the area this morning. Oh, are we going to be cooking with these tonight? Yes, the mato is pretty well known as a vegetable that symbolizes good luck. It's an important tradition to have a mato dish during the first harvest for us Viscantans. I see. I didn't know it had that kind of significance. If I remember right, you and Regan will be leaving tomorrow at noon, right? I thought of making something a bit special. Oh? What is it? I'm so excited! You're really into cooking now, aren't you, Rune? We'll also be boiling these, so should we get the fire? Eh? What's wrong? We're out of firewood. Sorry, I'll need you to go out to gather some. Ah, that's alright, I'll do it. Sorry about this, I usually ask Saul to do it instead, but... It's fine. Let me do this much, at least. Do you have rope or anything like it? I'd like something to tie up the firewood with. Oh, Saul is the one who keeps track of those things. Could you ask him instead? Got it. Oh, Regan, where's Saul? I don't know. He's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he go, I wonder? What is that boy up to, I swear? Must be preparations for dinner later. Mill said she'd be preparing something special. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Mill's cooking is quite delectable. It's certainly something to be excited about. She really is amazing in the kitchen, isn't she? I mean, being able to please even a princess's palate. How rude. Don't lump me together with those arrogant upstarts who mistake price for taste. I swear, with you, it's just... I'll go look for Saul. Huh. Where's Saul? Maybe he went back home. Hey Saul, you here? Eh? Saul? Saul? A chill runs down my spine a little too late. Saul? Rune? What? What, you say? I'm going to go gather some firewood, so I'd like to borrow some rope. Rope? Ah, I didn't bother putting it away the last time I used it. It's just lying by the entrance. I see. That's it? Yeah. Okay. I didn't even notice. I was so focused on Mill this entire time. Mill isn't who we need to keep an eye on. It's Saul. What is it, Zevitz? You've got quite a grave expression on your face. About Saul. Is agricraft like mentally draining? Using any craft for the first time will be very fatiguing, but it shouldn't cause any strange effects. Especially not mental fatigue. It's akin to reading a book in a foreign language that you've just begun studying. Which means... Well, this is just my gut feeling, but... Isn't there something kind of wrong with Saul? Well... It's like I have a really bad feeling just looking at him. I didn't get this feeling until recently though. Between Saul and Mill, the one with stability issues is Saul. Why? He looked so reluctant to plank the Segoila. And more than that, the way his stare is so blank and unfocused is really bothering me. He must be hanging by a thread. With the heavy labour he's been doing day by day, he numbs himself through that extreme amount of work. He's running away, isn't he? from reality. Indeed, Mill seems to have accepted her fate, but Saul is different. He can't seem to come to terms with his sister's impending death. When their parents vanished, it seemed to have come as quite the shock for him. How daft. Those are the very same parents who considered selling off their own children. If this Seguela planting works out, wouldn't that just be another blow to Saul? I don't know. But he can't keep this up. What? He can't constantly run away from reality. That he needs to accept it and move on? That's easier said than done. Saul is weak. Not through any fault of his own. But this isn't the time to be pointing fingers. Unless he overcomes that weakness of his soon, something may happen. Something that we cannot recover from. This much is certain. We don't have enough time. No, even if we had more time, for people like us who won't even stay behind to see it through, we may not have the right to stick our nose in even deeper. We need something, like a spark, to... Huh? In the field, that's... Regan, isn't that... a bud? Saul, Mill, come quick, quick! The Seguela. Ah! We did it, Saul! Saul's expression as he just stares at the Seguela buds is as incomprehensible as always. Maybe he's just given up on something. Or maybe he's just relieved. I can't even tell which based on the minute changes in his facial expressions. Yeah, maybe he's finally seen a ray of hope, but that might also be just me projecting my own optimism into him. What's on your mind, Saul? How do you feel right now? The two of you are leaving tomorrow, right? We planned to by noon. We're just waiting for our friend of ours. How should I keep on living from here on? Just live. To the fullest. Why do you think I'm asking? How would I know how to live to the fullest? I've been thrown off my daily rhythm. I've got enough money saved up to keep going without work for a while. Soon, we won't have to deal with the biggest issue, buying the Seguela. I'm going to lose my way of life soon. So just what am I going to do? You just do whatever you want and everything's all messed up now. And on top of that, you're just going to ditch us. How selfish can you get? Didn't that cross your mind? Despair sure feels good, doesn't it, Saul? Huh? You've grown accustomed to it. Despair protects you from all the sorrow of the world. No matter how far you fall, you won't feel any pain anymore. Eventually it corrupts the mana running throughout your body. You become crippled, feeling nothing but disgust when happiness befalls you. Saul, is that way of life of yours something precious to you? I don't know. You are mistaken. What you will lose is Mill. You will lose her and the routine that continues to let you escape from that very reality. You and Mill have been born to deplorable circumstances, unfair and unjust, truly pitiful. However, Saul, those 2 years left to Mill ought to be for her. If you hold her dear, then use them to the fullest for her. What do you think I've been doing? I've been working every single day to pay for her medicine. only at first glance, but you have been running away. The fact that you've been raising the Segurla so half-heartedly is clear proof of that. You use your powerlessness as an excuse to simply float on by with nary a plan in mind. That isn't living your life to the fullest, let alone simply living. Mill's remaining time will not change, regardless of whether it's spent in smiles or in tears. If so, then it should be spent smiling, with you alongside. Do not yield to despair, Saul. Do not be afraid of getting hurt. Those scars in your heart will be the one lasting thing that Mill leaves behind, proof of her existence. Well, anyway, you came to me to voice your complaints, but all you got was a sermon. That won't do anything to help you vent your frustration, so it's your turn now. If you've got something to say, I'll shut up and listen. Just forget it. Excuse me. They're already this big. They were just thin little green stalks yesterday, but they're even leaves now. Segurla sure grows at an incredible speed. As I look at the Segurla, the thought occurs to me. Getting a hold of the soil fit for Segurla to grow, and Saul's efforts. Despite all the trouble we've gone through, Saul and Mill's lives have been at the mercy of some weed that could be grown in the span of a few days. Just how many Viscantans are suffering like they are? Zevitz. Ah, Regan. You're up early. You too, Regan. What? I hear something. This early in the morning. Ah, I knew it. Look, they're already sprouting. Over there, in that field, you can already see the Segurla. Aren't you the pharmacist from back then? And the man beside him, he's the one who came here snooping around. Oh, it sure is warm, isn't it? Looks like those rumours about agricraft were actually true. Hehehe, these two girls you were talking about. Makes you wish they could stay young forever, eh? Hey girl, these. Look like you've been up to a lot here, haven't you? I've heard quite a lot about what you've been doing here. Oh, you've even brought some rather uncouth looking fellows with you. What do you want, punk? Why, you little, I let you talk and all you do is get cheeky with me. Learn to talk more respectfully to your elders. You aren't my elder. Neither are you worthy of a single shred of respect. Damn outsider, can't even uphold basic etiquette. You sure did a number on me back then. Did you think you could just leave scot-free? We warned those Harthager twins, and they just ignored us. Once we finish with their punishment, it's your turn. You better prepare yourself. Once these kids are done with you two, we're going to sell you off to the local brothels. I'm definitely going to find a buyer, no matter how high I set your price. What? Another one of your cheap one-liners. Wouldn't you agree with me, Zevitz? Well, so, do they make you nervous? No, not at all. If anything, I guess I'm a little ticked off. So she says, Mr. Pharmacist. We aren't falling for your pathetic attempts at threatening us. It looks like you don't understand the situation you're in, do you? I'm the head of the guild, you see. You make me mad, and you won't get away with it. Sorry, but I'll have to throw your warning right back at you. That's right. Even if every single one of you comes at me all at once, you'll have no chance at winning. We need to leave this country already. What? Skipping over the smaller details, I don't really know how to fight. So I might not be able to hold back. It's actually pretty convenient for us that they've shown up here. People can die pretty easily, so in the worst case we might have casualties. This is so we no longer have to intervene on Saul and Mill's behalf. So I suggest we talk this all over instead. It's just a bluff, but I really need to strike fear into their hearts. Just absurd. This might be the first time I've gone this far out of my way, only to be made a fool of. For the benefit of some damn outsiders like you, I'll explain it nice and simple, okay? This country's government is rife with corruption. The citizens were as good as dead the moment this country practically sold itself to Ceres. Do you understand how humiliated we all felt? The Ceresians treat us like garbage. For the sake of some development, the government threw away our identity as Viscantans. We formed this guild in order to protect the people of Viscanta. By taking the initiative and establishing the trade of medicine, we secured transport routes and jobs. If it weren't for us, imagine just how many people would have died. I grow tired of this. Is your so-called history lesson over? My ears are about to fall off just listening to your falsehood-laden story. Begone. Why, you brat, learn to listen when your elders are talking. Fine, Ruckle, go knock a little sense into these girls. Heh, you sure you want to start off with me? Don't blame me if their arms or legs get a little too twisted and you can't sell them anymore. I don't care, that's the price for being so cheeky with me. I've been nice to let them even talk like they have to me. Bad girls like these two need to be punished. Do whatever you want with them. Sorry about this, ladies. My one and only joy in life is to slice up pretty little girls like you two, you see. I especially love the wombs. I eat them raw, sliced up and toppled with grated relish. Damn, just thinking about it makes me want to get some booze to go with it. And? That's what you intend on doing? Sure, act all brave while you can. Try that once I've gotten my hands on you. Ha! Even if that really is your persona, this just bores me. Truly, utterly boring. If you're trying to pull off some kind of madman act, you need to go back to the drawing board. Look here, Missy. I don't know just where you picked up that sassy attitude of yours, but you better not look down on us and... Devitz, do you have a plan? Yes, more or less. Good, well then, this is in your hands. Just don't forget the time, we have an appointment with Rainvasta. Tardiness will not be allowed. Ah, just leave it to me, I don't plan on taking long. Huh? Kill him! Kill him! Damn it, don't just ignore me, you stupid little... What the... Huh? What? Huh, there's something on the tip here, it's kinda sticky. I'm fairly certain that's either poison or a drug that causes paralysis. Looks like it wasn't entirely an act. Huh. How? How can you touch that and still be able to move? Oh, was it supposed to be a surprise attack to catch us off guard? Oh, so it seems. What a pity. Huh? Well, it looks like you won't be able to get your hands on that knife anymore. What? Let's see now. Regan, could you hand me that rope I was going to use for the firewood? This thing? Here. Wait, what just... what? You can try using all sorts of underhanded tricks on me, but you can't fool these eyes of mine. 500 frames a second is more than enough to read people's movements. I can keep this up for hours if I want to, and it gives me more than enough time to react and increase the frame rate if someone brings out a gun. The guild! Saul, I always gave you priority for the medicine, and this is how you repay me? Do you know just how hard it is to get my hands on the Segoila? Ah, you two were awake. Stay back. This will end soon. Come at me, any way you want. I'll counter you back. Is she a monster? Is she some kind of manacrafter as well? Damn it all, kill her. And kill the Harfager twins too. Saul? This ain't what we agreed on. Anyone who dares go against me is as good as dead. I'm not going to let you have your way anymore. We are the guild. You mess with us and it's the end for you. Well then, Zevitz, don't kill them. Show them just which of us takes the high road. That was my plan originally. Do you think you can just shut up and watch? This is Zevitz when she gets serious. I slowly position myself in front of the man who just threw the knife. Perhaps still in disbelief from the events from earlier, the man didn't budge a single inch. He's sweating bullets. Just who are you? What are you hesitating for? Go kill her. In my state of concentration, I perceived that one short sentence from the pharmacist, as if 50 whole sentences had passed. If I don't control my compression better, I might get bored out of my mind in this fight. Let's lessen the frame rate. Huh? Just as I was thinking that, the man pulls out another knife hidden in his sleeve. He tries to stab me, aiming straight for my heart. Even an amateur at fighting like me could tell at any glance. His form was excellent, without any needless movements. Despite having been shaken up, he's still able to maneuver this well. He must have been a pretty skilled hitman. But this knife is also... To me, his movements is so slow that I almost feel sorry for moving as fast as I do. Confiscated. Amazing. Oh, you put some thought into this. Well, I would have preferred something more precise, like punching them into a daze. But I can't really do that, so this is the surest way to deal with it. Hey, you two, go take her at the same time. You've got to be kidding me, she took out Ruckle in one hit! I'll kick you out of the guild if you don't. Both of you just go and deal with her already. Damn it. Just how do you expect us to win against someone like her? You can't. Please give up and never come here again. Don't get so cocky. The man from the other day lunges at me with the knife that has been hanging from his waist. Another easy attack to dodge. Confiscated. What the? Ah! Oh, wait. He's not dead, is he? I can't really control my strength. No way, no freaking way. Kick me out of this damn guild, I don't care, I ain't going up against this chick. Hey you, where do you think you're going? Don't give chase, Zevitz, don't waste your time. Suddenly... Ah, the pharmacist threw something he was hiding. That's... sediment. Zevitz, careful. Fire bombs. Eh? Ah, he got us. One of the bombs explodes just above Mill, raining fire all over her and Saul. Mill! Zevitz, the field. Right, the Segoila buds. It's hopeless. The buds are so small they burn to a crisp almost instantly. What happened? They're all gone. Every single one's burned. Mill, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm fine. I jumped into the water as soon as I could. I just have a few burns. Oh no, the house! Our house is... What? He's coughing up blood. Don't. Not my head. Get up. My body is moving on its own. Just how low will you go? Just how selfish can you get? Just what kind of life did you live to become this self-centered? Regan? That aura from her is not good. Regan, what are you going to do? I will kill this man. You mustn't. I thought we agreed that there would be no killing. If Saul puts in a little more effort, then they can raise more. We still have enough seeds. We can still turn things around. No. It's too damn late for that. Huh? My house got caught in the flooding, you know. If I can't stay in the Vita stream, then I can't live much longer. I've been coughing up blood more often lately. Look, can't you help me out here? Look, I know you've been coming here every day and all, but yelling and screaming at me isn't going to do anything. Neo Sassari is a residential district inside Ceres' territory. It's not under Viscanta's jurisdiction. If you want to complain, go do it in Ceres. Is this government just going to let us sick folk out here die? Don't you know some of the people who lived inside the Vita stream were sick? Like I said, if you can't get me into Neo Sassari, at least help me out with importing medicine, even just temporarily. Just how many times do I have to tell you, complaining to us isn't going to get anything done? Just reporting that the issue from last week's been dealt with. C District is now under our control. We'll also be ready to deal with those guys from the port area by next week. Excellent. Every medicines trade route in and around Port Sassari will be under the Guild's control by the start of next year. We've finally come this far, eh? It took too much time. Pulling off anything big will take time. But I don't have that kind of time. At this rate, I'll... Oh! Another one of your spasms? Don't just sit and stare. My medicine! Yeah, this chronic sickness of yours sure is a pain. I swear I'm gonna get enough money and go back to my hometown where I belong. Neo Sassari... This is Segoila powder. Make sure your sister takes this every day. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. Hey, that kid just now, he's one of the Harfager twins. Saul, was it? Did you sell him some Segoila? I did. So what? Wait, what? That's gotta be a mistake. That ain't gonna help his sister get any better. I mean, Segola's just a painkiller, isn't it? It's not like this is the Middle Ages. You can easily cure the noose by taking Helicure essence for a month, right? So you cure it, then what? Cure that and you've lost a repeat customer. Huh? With the noose, as long as you can eat, then you aren't going to die anytime soon. Taking Segola will help deal with any loss of appetite while you rot away on the bed. That way, we can keep selling a Segola to them at jacked up prices till they kick the bucket. What the hell? The noose needs to be treated as soon as possible. She's still a little girl, she could still be cured. Bah, fine, whatever, I got it, so just shut up with that damn yammering of yours. This is common sense. I don't mind if you scam a few people here or there, but that little girl's life is on the line, and I won't stand for it. I told you, I've got it. I'll head over to the Hartages later and hand them the Helicure myself. You damn well better, I'm gonna head there later and make sure. Alright, already, just hurry up and get back to those deliveries. Come in late again and it'll be your neck on the line. Ruckle, are you there? Yeah? Deal with him. Before he gets anywhere near the Hartages. You sure? You had someone turn to fish food just the other day. I don't care. The guards here in Viscant aren't going to get off their asses for 1 or 2 murders. It's more convenient for Ceres and Viscanta to pretend that everything's fine and peaceful. They haven't been for a long time now. Hehehe, guess they've finally gotten used to how you deal with things. Huh. This is the only way I can get enough money to live in Neo Sassari. You're my right-hand man here. I'm depending on you. We're going to drive those Cerisian bastards out of our Vita stream. Hehehehe. Regan, please, think this through. I'm sure he's done all sorts of bad things, but nothing worth getting killed over. Listen up, Saul. Mill. This bastard. This wretched bastard. He knew how to cure the invisible noose. Despite that, he continued to sell you Segola, which did nothing but numb the pain. Also, he could reap the profits for both of your suffering. Huh? Saul, the one responsible for your sister's demise. No. No way. I will return to the Vita stream, no matter what the cost. Had she taken the proper medicine, she is this damn pharmacist. She could have been saved. Smack. Look. Look here. Oh. Why you? You already lived so damn long. But Mill's life had just begun. She had so much to look forward to. But you took everything away from her. You piece of shit. You goddamn worthless piece of shit. Why does someone like you have the right to even do all of this? Oh. Seeing the endless flurry of blows being rained down stirred up something in me, something I'd buried within the depths of my heart. Oh no. I know this sensation. Just stop. Stop fucking breathing. This feeling, I remember this. Stop it, you piece of shit, you worthless pile of garbage. You don't have any goddamn right to breathe the same air we do. You better fucking stop right now. Stop fucking existing. Suffocating and pummeling. Saul switched back and forth between both, unable to focus on doing either. I unconsciously began to view the spectacle in slow motion. Hey, are you listening to me, you piece of trash? Why are you still breathing, you? You! Saul's anger finally distills into a set course of actions as he strangles him. What are you crying for, you stupid shit? Don't try to copy us humans. You have no right to cry, you fucking bastard. Got it. The pharmacist's face slowly turns blue. Ah. Just a few more seconds. In just a few more seconds, his life will end. I need to do something. But I don't have it in me to stop him. That's enough, Saul. Please. Saul, if you took that man's life, I would have to accept that fact. But I don't want to. Even if this man was the one responsible for my death, I don't want you to kill him. Damn it! God damn it! I'm not going to continue screaming Therein lays no morals, no lessons to be learned. They were oppressed, deceived, even if they were all just earnestly trying to live, trying to protect what was dear to them. All that was left for them was cruel, tragic, meaningless despair. That is the real world. God damn it! No, this isn't it. I can't. This is no good. What was that? Clairvoyance? Huh? Let me go. I see now. Regan. Please think this through. Don't. Looks like you've taken this joke a little too far, eh? Huh? You get the least of my mercies. A quick and painless death. Huh? Regan? You didn't just... This fool will never bother you again. Mill, continue writing. Regan didn't turn to face us. Record everything that happened here to the minutest detail and continue to do so. It was as if she didn't know how to face us. You are free now. She continued to speak without once looking at us. Just the stones thrown away. That hurts. Oh, you're awake, Mel? Huh? Why am I... You collapsed after all that happened. All the stress must have just burst out. I see. What about our house? It's pretty bad. It'll take a while to get it back in good shape. It really wasn't a dream, huh? Oh, where are Regan and Rune? They were here just now, but they already left. I think they're going to where their friend. They're going to where their friends is. I never got to say goodbye. Do you have to though? They just dragged us around doing whatever they want. And it was all for nothing. Is that really the case? You don't look so well, Mill. I'll go get some water. Just wait there. Yeah. By the time we realised it, Regan and Rune had already left. The question of why remains a mystery. Perhaps they felt they owed it to us. Here, water. Can you drink? Those two sure were self-centered. We shouldn't have gotten involved with them. That's what I thought from the bottom of my heart. Well, what's wrong? The bibliotransmissions. Something's written inside. I lost my parents too. My daughter had Sengul as well. I couldn't help out my nephew with his sickness. What the? My grandchild. My wife. My son. I won't forgive those bastards. I'm sick of this country. And I'm sick of that damn guild. Just how many pages of replies are there? This is crazy. We should all meet up. Band together. Fight together. To Mill Harthager. We want you and your brother to know that we are your allies. So please share your burden with us. I couldn't hold back the intense emotion stirring deep inside me. Hey, Saul, it's been so long, so very long since I've felt like this. We were able to connect with just a few words. We united. This... Bill, could you wait here? Yeah. I can't really move anymore. So please, go. I dashed off as fast as I could. Using up the last reserves of my energy, I ran. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! They gave Mill this chance to let them just walk off without saying a word of thanks. Damn it! How awful do you think I'd feel? Huh? Ah, it's Saul. Thanks. We've lost everything. Thank you so very much. Who am I kidding? Thank you for giving Mill hope. We didn't want to let it end like that without saying anything. Saul? Mill can't make it here, so I came here to thank you on her behalf. Mill and I, it's like we were on the verge of losing something really, really important. I can't find the words to express myself. I don't really get it, but it felt like we just... I'm sure that my emotions have been dulled for a long time now. We just couldn't keep going like that. Not a single word of that could express my gratitude at all. Please, I want to do something in return. This is pathetic. I'm about to cry here. Ha! Just couldn't keep going, huh? Alright then, I want you to do this. Anything. Be angry, Saul. Huh? Understand where you are in this world. And think, discern, just where you ought to focus that anger of yours. If you wish to repay your debt to us, that is the one thing you can do, my dear Saul. Please, Saul, please take good care of Mill. Her manner of speaking suddenly changed. Is that you? Sally. Let's go, Rune. Return is waiting for us. Sally, that's you, isn't it, Sally? Yeah. Sorry, you must have been worried. Sally! I've been waiting for you all this time. Be angry. This was for the best, right? Huh? Sally? What's wrong? If only I could have... Sally, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Rune. I made you worry so much, Rune. Forgive me. Huh? What do you mean? Tell me, what's on your mind? It's okay, right, Rune? I can share this with you, right? She's my friend, so it's okay, right? No, don't share those memories! What the? Sally, you had to keep all this to yourself? Such cruel, horrible things. Rune, please don't hold it all in. I saw peeking through their gaps into Sally's heart the countless evil deeds perpetrated by that pharmacist. The disheartenment and hatred of humans. The accumulation of 8 generations of memories and experiences. All of that deeply connected together, forming the existence that is Sally. I had underestimated. No, there was no way for me to have even imagined just how heavy her burden was. Sally, just how much pain and suffering is there locked up inside of you? Edim. Huh? I killed him. But this is for the Rune. I understand. I understand, Sally. I understand your pain. But every moment of happiness, excitement is a moment of sadness and despair. A person once said that. Who, exactly? I forgot. But that is a lie. The truth is... What truth? I guess you'll have to find out in the second part then. So I think now is a good time to kind of sum up my opinion of Fault Milestone 2. I really like this series and I'm going to miss this one. And I think they improved a lot on the first game. Not to mention that cliffhanger. I really want you to see what happens in the next part. So, if anybody's watching this and hasn't got this game, I give you my open recommendation. Buy this game. It's amazing. God damn. I'm gonna skip this if I can. Apparently I can't. So I'm just going to go and watch this out. This game deserves this. Great game. Absolutely great game. So, after all of that, thank you very much for watching the finale of the Fault Milestone 2 Side Above series. If you want to watch other visual novels that I have, please leave a like in this video or subscribe to my channel to watch all of my other content. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.